Man, we gonna have some words. You keep taking my seat. I don't use it, I just don't want you to use it. Hey guys, welcome back to the After Hours. I'm the 8-Tailed Beast, and today we're gonna talk about the common denominator. I apologize if I just triggered anyone out there that didn't do so well in math, but today we're gonna talk about what happened in the market this week. AI hype. Under that, there's several smaller themes, and one of those smaller themes was EV, electric vehicles. Now the EV hype, it's been something that's starting to increase, which means it's becoming the next monthly hype. Now with this, we have to understand, where does this come from? Now we heard about the cuts to oil a few weeks back. This is a pending cut that's gonna happen in May. And with that pending cut, it gives a lot of people room to have some ideas. You know what the market came up with when you gave them time to think and you gave them an idea to work with? They came up with Black Swan investments. The whole market is looking for the next Black Swan. That means it's the next Hail Mary investment. They're thinking it's coming from the energy sector, not the AI sector where the unicorn investment came from MGT. They're looking for the next Black Swan investment coming from the energy sector. And the reason this is starting to happen right now is because it's ping-ponging off the AI sector. And so all this momentum is just going crazy between these two themes, and everyone's just trying to make money. Now, at the end of the day, what solidified the EV hype was the first ticker that came out on Monday. That was BLBX.
Now, BLBX, this is a company that merged with a luxury EV supplier called EV Tech. Now, EV Tech and BLX had a merger. Their combined asset went up 500% in the after hours. Now, after news of the merger came out, the stock went up 400%. It actually went up 500% in the pre-market. But the main thing is, it confirmed that the EV hype is something that's going to happen this week. Now, what really shocked everyone was when there was a ticker that had all the combined aspects, aka the common denominator, and that is UCAR. Now, this ticker is a startup from China that involves EV battery swapping technology. Now, their whole mission involves swapping batteries for EV cars using the latest technology. Now, the way this was marketed is a lot of people wanted to put AI on the front of the technology. Coming from China, it automatically reminds people of IPOs coming from China. And throwing that the main topic involves EV, this just became the common denominator that led to the biggest pump and dump of this year so far. When it comes to the themes of the week, the month, and so on, a lot of people are sensitive right now in the market. And what's been really popular is low float, illiquid tickers that involve AI, EV, and now we can see the throwback to the Chinese IPO stocks.
If we rewind back to 2022, in the beginning of that year, probably around March, we had a lot of energy sector stocks pop up. And this came after we did cuts in OPEC back then. Now, history likes to rhyme, if not repeat. Also during that time, we saw a lot of Chinese IPOs pop up. Those IPOs, they barely had any name to them. The volume was small, the supply was short. So one of the most popular Chinese IPOs you probably remember is HKD. That one went from $7 all the way up to $2,000. Now you do the math on that. When we had UCAR come up this week, there was a flashback to all those people that made or lost money on HKD. And it just happened to fit the theme for AI, or at least technology development, as well as the current EV hype. This became the common denominator. It fit all the aspects of what people were looking for. So on its first day, it went from 7 all the way up to 75. It went up 620% in one day. And the next day, because of its unique nature, meaning it's connected to China, everyone believed it was the next pump and dump. And you know what happened? It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. It went from 75 to opening around 28 and then fading by the end of the day all the way back to 7. So it was the biggest IPO of the year, as well as the biggest pump and dump of the year. Now, this may have just started the new hype into the market. The market is inefficient. It is irrational. We like to label everything. But the main thing is to stay consistent, because the market rewards consistency. And all of these hypes, they have been things that have been mentioned in the past, and they have been recycled from the previous year and probably even before that. If you plan to trade these, The main thing you can control is your risk management. At the end of the day, we don't know how long any of these hypes are gonna last. We don't know what's gonna be the next startup that's going to be a parabolic. We're not trying to look for these black swan investments, because in trading, we wanna get in and get out and do it on repeat as safely as we can. And to do that, we need a trading system. In this case, we saw the common denominator, one that fit all three of the hypes and the aspects. So that's all I got for you today. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.